Hey everyone, I hope and pray all is well with you. So today's video is a little bit different. I'm going to be explaining the process in which I transformed my Iolite to better serve me specifically by implementing other crystals, healing mechanisms, and concepts. I'm not gonna lie, so far I have been working on this for about 5 months, okay? And it's probably going to be another 9 weeks because I'm going to be implementing something else. I'll talk about it a little bit further in the video, but this is my Iolite. So it started off a completely different color. The stereotypical colors of Iolite is like a blue purple. All right. And I really love this crystal. It's really healing. It's really comforting. It's really soothing on my energy. I often notice that I have a lot of alleviation of stress, a lot of clogging for my third eye. This is also a very great crystal for those of you who love wine, okay? It clears away wine-like headaches, okay? I'll get into the details of it a little bit further down the video, but I started off with just a regular Iolite, and I wanted to kind of blend some things. I just felt very creative, like I was supposed to almost create my own crystal. And funny enough, I had it sitting in, I have like that wood chest if you've seen it in other videos. And this Rhodochrosite actually was seeping, like the energy from it was seeping, the color from it was transferring over to this one. And I had gotten so concerned because I was like, no, I didn't want that. You know, I didn't think it was good. And then I found out that it can provide a whole bunch of benefits to it. And I cleansed it. You know, I started spraying it with some sage just to make sure that the Iolite was balanced as well as the Rhodochrosite, right? And from there, you know, when I saged it off and I tried to use it, I was like, yo, like I'm feeling healing like in my heart, but from my third eye. Like I felt like I could communicate better. I was more compassionate, you know. From there, I really got a lot of inspiration from a few readers who I needed a channeling for. They kind of came up with this concept of helping me to blend further, and that's how I ran into this. It's called a pink purple, what is it, Rhodolite? I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, pink or purple pink Rhodolite. All right, I have the spellings of things, but this crystal here, it took me a lot to really understand what it was, because the way that I received it was through a treasure chest digging. So it was just one of those random ones that I picked up. I had to figure out what it was, you know, and through me, you know, doing a lot of research, I found out what it was, what it does, and it's been helping to like induce fire, passion, and stability in me, helping me to be more caring. Excuse my throat. I just finished using it, by the way. It's clearing out a lot of things, but it improves my energy a whole lot. It helps with like overcoming addictions and phobias. All of the crystals that I'm using, they all have some sort of infusion of healing, from illness, from addiction, or insomnia or rest states, okay? And I learned that this is actually a root, rooted from garnet, okay? Pink or purple pink Rhodolite actually stems from garnet, okay? This is a garnet. Apparently my crystal actually needed a little assistance or boost from a garnet because it was a bit light. It needed some rosier colors, so I went ahead and implemented some darker garnet, and then I've topped it off with sapphire, okay? Sapphire is really, really cool for healing, but specifically blue sapphire that we're talking about. And I want to reiterate, this blue sapphire has to be tumbled stone, okay? Also going to be giving some tips for those of you who have been experiencing like a lack of safety in your home, or like a homing circumstances or situations, natural disasters, you know, related to like worries, negativity of those around you. I got a divine sign, right? That for those of you who do have some form of sapphire, whether it's like publicly displayed or something, Some of you guys may have recently had someone touch your sapphire in some way who didn't necessarily have the best energy nor intentions towards you or your home, and they've been kind of siphoning and using your own energy to kind of attack you. Okay, but that's just a side note. All right. But sapphire is actually very good to protect you, to heal your home, to cleanse you, to replenish you. So I have like a little tip further at the end of the video about like each one and what they do, how they benefit you. Okay. But I did want to come on here really fast and say that I will be, for the next 9 weeks, blending this purple tourmaline, which is a very rare form of tourmaline, if not the rarest tourmaline that you can have. I'm going to be blending it with this Iolite for the next 9 weeks. So I did want to have some healing sent to you guys before I do this, because purple tourmaline is actually a very good way of helping others to have inspiration, compassion, prosperity. It's great for grounding into the earth and completely aligning with it. So for those of you guys who have been feeling like unstable, you know, feeling misunderstood, feeling like the world is against you, it definitely will help soothe that. This is also very good for reducing PTSD symptoms, releasing headaches and migraines, you know, helping you to achieve the empty mind in regards to meditation. So let's say you try to meditate and it's hard for you to quiet your mind. This should induce that area where it's easier to meditate, to be at peace, to relax. Another great benefit of this one, it promotes self-confidence and lessens your fears. All right, it also helps people understand themselves as well as others, okay, which is so crucial, very important for other individuals to not only understand you, but for you to understand yourself first and foremost. All right, so it also changes negative energy into positive. It sends a lot of protection and tranquility. All of these crystals, for the most part, are based in love, compassion, and spiritual growth, or some sort of growth or elevation. Okay, but I just wanted to, you know, show you guys this because you might not see it for a while, but for those of you who are here who needed this, you're here and you need this, so I'm glad you received it. All right. And my nails, the rose energy is related to this because these are the rose colors. These are the colors that were needed to be implemented into Iolite, okay, for myself. But I'm doing this with other crystals, so like if you've been feeling inspired to make your own crystals and things like that, I actually just sat them on a windowsill, making sure to refrain from having direct light on them, so direct sunlight as well as direct moonlight, as they blended, but being close enough to feel the energy, to see like the sun rays kind of hitting out and around it, but not necessarily directly on it. And oh my goodness, when I say already, just with this blend alone, I had so much healing. I felt so good, so incredible. You know, if you feel inspired enough or you feel like you should do something for yourself, I would definitely encourage you to do it. I want to be very specific in iterating. The only chakra that I was encouraged not to use it for, whether male or female, so like even if I'm doing like personal healing for someone, don't put it on the sacrum, just because the emotions of it can kind of cause you to be a little bit mixed in your energy where you don't really need to be. It should stabilize you in all of the areas. All of the chakras are implemented here. So you can actually sit it on the root chakra. You can sit it on your solar plexus to actually uplift the sacrum if you feel like you're a bit in the dumps. You can sit it on your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, as well as your crown chakra, or even beside your ears if you're feeling like there's a sense of cloggedness or you're experiencing negativity or negative contact with you. But yeah, okay. I just wanted to start off with that. Now, to go further into detail with each one. So the Rhodochrosite, which is this one right here, just some benefits of it. It's great for sacral energy. It brings a fire, okay, of the sacrum with the heart chakra, okay? So it's great for both the heart chakra and the sacral. It helps with personal relationships, self-love, self-forgiveness. It improves self-worth and soothes emotional stress. balances your blood pressure, and stimulates circulation in the kidneys and the reproductive organs. It brings a positive attitude. It helps with innovation and creativity. It enhances the dream state. It regulates and stabilizes the heartbeat as well, which is very, very crucial and important. All right. It is rooted in manganese. So if you're like really into chemistry or science, it has a lot of manganese in it, or is rooted in that. And it stimulates circulation, balances the blood pressure. All right. That should help you a whole lot. Now to get into the sapphire. Yeah, let's get into the sapphire. The sapphire, specifically blue tumbled sapphire, it has a lot of wisdom. It has a lot of serenity within it. It provides mental clarity, emotional balance. It alleviates insomnia. It treats blood disorders. It regulates glands as well. It alleviates suffering from rheumatism, allergies, and cancer. It's great for meditation, insight, good fortune. It strengthens one's connection with celestial beings. It eliminates negativity, worries, natural disasters, and anxiety, like I said before. And if you are seeking some sort of healing to your home, you know, if you've had imbalances in your home or in your room, because for some of you it might just be your room, you know, you might not necessarily be in a circumstance where you want to protect your whole home, but putting 4 tumbled stones around the room or your home. If it's in around your home, you want to make sure you bury these so no one can touch them. This is said to bring tons of protection to where you are, where you live. Okay. It's also capable of helping you to heal, to elevate. It's a protective shield, basically. It places a protective shield around your energy. All right. Whew. All right. Let's do the purple tourmaline next, or sybarite or sybarite. It releases judgment. It encourages optimism. Like I said, it's rooted in love and compassion, spiritual growth as well. It brings a lot of protection and tranquility. It changes negativity to positivity. This is the one that reduces those PTSD symptoms as well. It lessens fears. It promotes self-confidence. It brings in compassion, tolerance, and prosperity. It's very, very grounded. It promotes a lot of self-confidence. Okay. Ooh, excuse my apophyllite falling over. Let's see what else. What's the last one? The one I didn't get to. Is it the pink? Yeah, the purple pink rhodolite. It improves your energy. It is also rooted in love and compassion. It has a lot of metaphysical properties in that, but it calms feelings of emotional anger, sadness, and guilt. It brings a lot of emotional wisdom. It induces fire, passion, stability, and good luck. Helps in overcoming addiction and phobias. Releases negative emotions. All right. And for the iolite, the whole root of it all, it enhances your intuition. It bolsters the liver. It eliminates body fat deposits and things like that. Helps those who consumed too many wines, like I said. It calms the nerves. It relaxes the heart. It releases excessiveness. It releases excessive emotional attachment. It induces creativity. It helps in third eye chakra healing. It helps with communication, stress relief, as well as self-discovery. And the scientific root of this one is Rhodorite variant. Okay, that's like the total root of it if you're seeking to use it. I lied. I meant to say that this pink purple rhodolite is actually found in North Carolina. I apologize, it wasn't this one. Okay, if you saw that prior to, I wanted to correct myself. I just noticed it. But rhodolite is rooted in the word rodin, which is rose-like, hence my nails and why I was kind of inspired to do this month. And it is, like I said, a part of the garnet family. You can go to South Carolina, and it should still be very, very pumping some, you know, if you really want a strong base. It also helped their economy too if you're a local there and you like supporting smaller businesses. It also induces a lot of caring energy. So if those places have it, they're probably very compassionate there. Okay. Some places that you can go to purchase these things, like if you're interested, there's this place I've never been to before, but for those of you who really like expensive, um, like crystals and versions of these, there's this place called MuzerisFineAntiques.com. I'll have it listed down below. They are so, like, the energy just from what they're using, I can tell that they definitely love healing the items in which they use, and that they make sure that they're carefully placed. Okay. Making sure that nothing can, cross contaminate other crystals. They make sure that things are set properly. I don't know how I know that, okay, but intuitively, I was just instructed that that's like a really good place if you are someone who's very sensitive. SageGoddess.com is also a great place to go to. I believe I purchased quite a few crystals from there. I think, did I get this one? My purple tourmaline? If I'm not mistaken, that's where I purchased my purple tourmaline from, okay? Um, Mantra HHC, which is local to myself, is over in Ackworth / Woodstock. They're like doing district changes and region changes right now, but I believe it's Ackworth now. They have some in there. I believe they have a website, mantrahhc.com. Empoweredcrystals.com. She's actually a YouTuber who does a lot of Reiki healing on her platform. She has a beautiful shop. She has a lot of healing jewelry that incorporates a lot of these. Specifically, I saw some beautiful sapphires that she has. And also Sparkrist11 on Instagram. Her name is Melanie. She has a tarot reading channel and she talks about all of her crystals all the time. She does pretty much everything. The Reiki, crystal healing a whole lot. She does jewelry making. She has some beautiful jewelry pieces on her Instagram. They're very unique. You can even DM her, if you have some special requests and see if she's taking those. Those are just some of the places that I would recommend that I've come across that I really enjoy. And maybe it'll help you, I don't know. But I just wanted to share some of the things that I have been up to behind the scenes. I know some of you guys can get curious. But yeah, that's what I have going on. Those are the messages that I had to provide you about these crystals. I hope that this message served you well, that you learned something from it, that it gave you some sort of insight or clarity. Hopefully it'll help you to grow. Hopefully you just receive some healing from the crystals as well. But thank you so very much for tuning in. I'm going to get started with this little second part. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.